Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This is the very first class of English and we are going to study the first chapter of Flamingo book, that is the last lesson. And it is written by Alphonse Daudet, who is a very famous French novelist. Okay, so before starting I would like to tell you that if you wish to study maths, you can visit the link below in the description box. Believe me, they have amazing content. Okay, so let's start with it. First we'll discuss about its theme. In this chapter, the author portrays the human tendency of delaying work. Like all of us, we delay work and we do it very near to the deadline. Similarly, the people of Alsace, they were not very particular and serious about their native language, French. And when they got to know that it is the last day when they are learning French, they were very sad, depressed and guilty about it. Okay, so the three main characters in the chapter are Mr. Hamel, Franz and the villagers. Mr. Hamel is the French teacher who is very particular that his students learn all his lessons. Although he is not very much interested in it and he is not very much regular in it, still he wants that whenever he gives, all of them should listen to it very carefully. Also, he is a patriotic type of guy. We get to know this later in the chapter when he gets to know that there are orders from Berlin that they are not going to teach French anymore and German will be continued from the next day. He gets very sad and he was not ready to accept it. Second comes Franz. He is a little child who studies in one of the schools of Alsace. He has an acute sense of understanding and we can get to know about this in the chapter. When he reaches school, he sees everything was unusual. He tries to understand it and he finally gets to know what all was happening. Still, he behaved maturely. The other two are the villagers. Villagers were also sitting at the back benches in that class so that they could respect their country and the teacher for 40 years of faithful service. Now we should jump on to the summary. When the chapter begins, there's a small boy, Franz, who is running late for school and he is very scared of his teacher as he has not done his homework of learning participles. He thinks of leaving the school and going to sit in the nature's lab as he was very addicted to it and the weather was also very good, but overcoming that thought, he rushes towards the school. When he reaches there, he sees some unusual scenes, like everything was still and quiet like the Sunday morning. Usually it was not very quiet and all his classmates were sitting at the benches and the villagers were also there in the back benches. Second thing he notices was there was a lot of rush at the bulletin board. That board was mainly made for the important notices that used to come in that school. Also, when he sees his teacher, Mr. Hamel, he was very unusually dressed, like he was wearing a green coat, a frilled shirt and an embroidered black silk cap. This is a very famous question and almost asked in every exam, that what was unusual about Mr. Hamel's outfit. So it's better you learn it. He was wearing a beautiful green coat, a frilled shirt and an embroidered black silk cap, which he usually wore on inspections or prize days. The Franz, he got shocked after seeing him and his behavior, as he didn't scolded him. He just asked him to take his seat as soon as possible. He started teaching and he tells that orders have come from Berlin that they will not be teaching French anymore, and in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine only German will be continued from now. Everybody was sad about it, but they couldn't do it as it was not in their hands. But Mr. Hamel tells that it is the best language and the most beautiful language one can ever learn. After starting the class, he asked some questions from Franz which he couldn't answer, which made him very guilty. But Mr. Hamel, he didn't blame him. In fact, he blamed himself for not giving lectures very regularly and not giving time for students to learn and sending students to his work instead of teaching them. He also blamed the parents because in the very small ages they send them to villages and to work for them and earn. Also, he was teaching the Franz little guy. He saw a pigeon outside, and he was thinking that will the people in the Berlin force the pigeon also to give gestures in German, as it was his own time and his own wish. The time comes when they had to go away. Like it was 12 o'clock, and the teacher was about to go. He wrote Vive la France on the blackboard, which means long live France, and requested all of them to never forget the language and always try to speak it and learn it better. He was very overwhelmed with emotions, and he dismissed the school by his hand gesture. Okay, so this was the gist about the chapter, and I guess you got to know the story what was there in the chapter. Now let's discuss some of the important questions that are usually asked in exams. Like we'll do both the short and the long answer question types, and we'll try to finish it ASAP. First question is, what tempted Franz to stay away from school? We discussed that Franz had not done his homework, and the second thing was that it was a very warm and bright weather and he loved nature. So like here's the same answer, that Franz feared a scolding at school as he had not prepared the lesson on participles, on which the French teacher Mr. Hamel was to question that day. Plus there was chirping of birds, he was watching the drill of Prussian soldiers, which tempted Franz to stay away from the school. The second question comes is, what was unusual about Mr. Hamel's dress on last day in school? Look, the most famous question. Okay, so we know it. It's a beautiful green coat, a frilled shirt, and a little black embroidered silk cap, which he usually wore on the days of inspection and prize distribution. Okay, so next question is, why is the order from Berlin called a thunderclap by Franz? This happened because Franz never expected that he was not going to study his native language anymore. As it was his native language, he wanted to learn and write about it, but it was not in their hands. An order from Berlin was that they were going to teach German from now on. So this made Franz like a little depressed, and he was not very interested in German also. The fourth question is, who was sitting on the back benches during Mr. Hamel's last lesson and why? This is also a very famous question. It is asked by most of the teachers, and the answer is that the villagers were sitting there. This was because they were respecting their country and they were respecting the teacher who had given 40 years of faithful service to the school and children. Okay, so next question. Why does Mr. Hamel reproach himself for his students' unsatisfactory progress in studies? I told you before that he was very irregular with his classes, and he often sent the students to water his plants, and whenever he wanted to go fishing, he just gave them holidays, which means that he was not very regular. That was the only reason that he blames himself. What did Mr. Hamel tell them about the French language? What he asked them to do and why? I told you that Mr. Hamel told that French is the most beautiful language in the world, and he requests all the students and villagers that never forget it and just try to learn it more, and because they are enslaved by the Berlin people, so don't just forget it, just try to remember it for their whole life. This is also an important question, that what words does Mr. Hamel write on the blackboard before dismissing the last class? And we know that he wrote Vive la France, which means long live France, which also shows deep sense of patriotism in Mr. Hamel. Eighth question is, what made Mr. Hamel cry towards the end of his lesson? The thing is that he was teaching there from last 40 years and he was a little attached to that school, like all of us. Similarly, he was also attached and he felt very heartbroken that he would not be living in France anymore and he would not be giving French lectures to his beautiful and dearest students. Ninth, how did France react to the declaration that it was their last French lesson? There are different 5 questions which mean all the same. Just try to remember the answers. You'll get to know. The French teacher, Mr. Hamel, announced that he would be teaching his last French lesson that day because the orders had come from Berlin to teach only German in schools of Alsace and Lorraine. On hearing this, all the students as well as Franz felt very sorry. As I told you, they were guilty that they couldn't learn their mother tongue, and he regretted that he was not very serious about them. Earlier, the books which seemed nuisance to him, but now those books were very dear to him and he was respecting them too. Moving towards the 10th question. What was the order from Berlin and what changes did it cause in the school? We have discussed it many a times that the order was that only the German will be taught in schools of Alsace and Lorraine, and there was there was many things unusual, that it was very silent, like it was a Sunday. All the villagers were there, the students were also seated, everything was very quiet and people were focusing on what Mr. Hamel was saying. So this all were the unusual changes that happened that day. How did Mr. Hamel say the farewell to his students and people of the town? At the end of the lesson, he just wrote "Vive la France" and he dismissed the school by his hand gesture, as he was not in a mood to speak, or he was not in a condition to speak anymore. What was Franz expected to be prepared for the school on that day? We know that the Franz was expected to learn the participles, as Mr. Hamel was going to ask some questions about it. What had been put up on the bulletin board? I told you bulletin board was the board which was made only for the important notices that come in that school from different directions. On that day, it was written that Berlin have take over it and only German will be teach there. How did Mr. Hamel blame for the neglect of learning on the part of boys like Franz? We discussed it before in the question that he was irregular about his classes and everything. Franz thinks, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? What does he tell us about the attitude of Frenchmen? Like I told you that he was looking at the pigeon outside the window. That's what they're asking. And we say that they are forced to read German as they don't wish to, which means that they were enslaved. Mention 2 things about Mr. Hamel that surprised Franz. First thing was that his outfit was very unusual, and the second thing was that he never scolded Franz for getting late to school, and even when he couldn't answer. He knew he hasn't done his homework, but still he was very quiet and patient. How was the scene in the school in the morning of last lesson different from that on other days? The same question comes in the 6 marks, which we are going to discuss now. What changes did the narrator find in the school when the order came from Berlin? Like you can see, the both of them are same, only the language is changed. The order from Berlin prohibited teaching of French in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine, we know this. Instead, German was to be taught. So Franz was late for their school, and he noticed the hustle bustle was missing, as it was feeling like it is Sunday morning, but everyone was seated and everything was quiet. The villagers were there on the back benches, and instead of meeting angry teacher, he was welcomed by a kind and polite teacher, which was like Mr. Hamel. He didn't scold him on that day, and he was dressed very unusually, which he used to wear in prize days on inspection. There are also 3 words we learned: green coat, felt shirt, and embroidered silk cap. Okay, so there's nothing more in this chapter. Also, if you wish to get these notes, I'll just put the link in PDF in the description box below. And I hope you learned the lesson and you know what are important questions in this chapter right now. And I don't think anything else could be asked from this chapter anymore. So thanks and bye.